Hi there, I'm very excited about today's update. Today, it's very important. I spent more hours than you want to know tweaking and tweaking and tweaking the Docker image so that you don't have to. I was thinking if that's not economic value, I don't know what it is. Yeah, so the vision for Mathify is that you don't have to figure out how to actually even install Manim or how to run Manim on your computer, how to support LaTeX. So the previous version of Mathify, Mathify.dev, this website that I'm developing, didn't support LaTeX, but after today, it supports LaTeX very well, and I'm happy about that. So this animation, it got it right. It turned out right on the first try, so I'm very proud about that. Here, I hope it can show as actual proper math later. Someone will be adding that. I think after you type it, if you type it right, you should be able to see the math here. But basically, it rendered the function here and it got the normal distribution here. Right. In general, I was also tweaking the prompt and the model and a few parameters. And now it's getting the visualizations better on the first try. That's a good thing. Here's an example that I was showing the previous days. Now it gets it right on the first try usually. It's also possible to do 3D stuff. I haven't tested that very much, but it works. It takes a little longer, but it works. For example, this one, also you got it right. This one is very beautiful. This one takes a little bit, takes like 3 minutes to validate. So I need to optimize that a little bit or increase a few timeouts so that we can support longer running renderizations. 3 minutes is still okay, I think. But this one is hard, I guess. It's much harder. But most take less than a minute. So this one also, you got it right on the first try. This one is very cool. I think this one showcases the beauty of being able to animate math a little bit and show the concepts in a way that is engaging and even beautiful. I think it's not just about understanding when it comes to animating math. It's a little bit, there's an artistic side of it, I think, in the end of the day as well. So yeah, now the prompts get a little more creative, like you tell it to do something, but it also adds a few tweaks to make it cooler. So I think that's worthwhile. It works better like that. And lastly, I already showed this one, I think. Yeah, whatever. The sky is the limit. You can be very creative about what you ask it to do. And this one was very interesting for a few reasons. So first, I asked it to do this thing that you see here. And it got the LaTeX wrong here. At first, I didn't know why. So I reviewed the code. So the code asked ChatGPT basically like why the LaTeX turned out wrong. Here, whatever. And it figured it out. The issue was that it was using the wrong, it wasn't using made text where it had to, it was using just text. So then I asked it, replace every text function that contains math with math text, because that's what you should be doing, right? It was not doing that. So then it did it. And that's cool. A cool part of the workflow, that you can fix it. You can tell it to fix it. I didn't even have to touch the code yet because I can't do this. Actually, this is not editable yet. I haven't implemented the feature. So I just told it to replace every text tag, text function with the math text function, right? And it fits it. And I'm even prouder of this part next. By the way, the error was also on the prompt behind the scenes because the previous version didn't support math text. I was telling it to actually use text for simple stuff. So I just removed that. So it won't be making this mistake again. So I improved the prompt. Don't worry. TLDR, it won't be making this mistake again. Whatever, on production. That's the point. But it still had another mistake. This one was more like, what are you doing? You are supposed, after this transition, you're supposed to disappear the other ones so that you can see its hat properly. So I told it, after making them converge towards the mean, they should transition naturally into just the average its hat. Right now, everything is overlapping. So I thought for a little bit, and it fixed it in a way that works. So look at that. You know, it can improve a little bit. The transition should be more smooth, but it's getting there. In fact, I will ask it to do that, and we'll pause the video and see how it goes. It's great. It's getting there, but the transition should be more smooth. Right now, it overlaps for a second, and then transitions. I don't want them to overlap by the time they converge to the mean. So we'll see if it gets it right. Hopefully it will. So we'll pause the video for a moment. Okay, so let's see. Well, not bad. I think it's doing it. So what it tries to do is that it puts them above at first, and then, well, sort of, it can improve a little bit. But you know, it's getting there. You can talk to it, and it can get the feedback, and it can implement it without touching the code, even though the code is here. I'm being transparent, and eventually want to be able to do the code here. Right now I can't, but I will implement that as well. So yeah, again, all feedback is welcome. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have any ideas about things that I could add next. Thank you.